seed?
Well, Jerry, I heard it's going on points, so I really don't know if it'll be flip of the coin or point margin in the victory by the different teams, but they both will. If Daviess County does win, 3 schools will be 4-2.
Okay, so I understood, I guess, with all the tiebreakers that they use, they're going to be forced to the flip of the coin. We do not know for sure. The Apollo Eagles kind of control it, though. If they win this ball game, and they did defeat Daviess County earlier this year, back on December 11th at Apollo, 70-67. If they can repeat that victory, Apollo will certainly be the #1 seed. They had a chance to do it last Tuesday, but boy, Owensboro came up with a big win.
Right, Apollo score was tied. A few seconds going to the ball game, they had last possession. The Owensboro player made a great defensive play and got a layup to win the ball game for Owensboro.
Do you think the school officials and the officials, the referees for the ball game, are going to be braced for about anything that could happen here tonight? The last time we were here, we had a real Donnybrook.
Well, it's going to be a very competitive game. I hope we have good officials.
I think we will, and of course we got some good officials assigned to it. And level heads did prevail after the sudden outbreak that we had the last time we were here at the Daviess County gym. And let's hope we have a good, clean, hard-fought basketball game. That's usually what it is when Apollo takes on Daviess County.
Well, I feel like that's what we have tonight also, Jerry.
Apollo comes into the ball game with a 13-5 record under third-year head coach Greg Bond. They lost at Owensboro Tuesday, 53-51. Daviess County checks in with a 15-4 record under third-year head coach Curtis Turley. They won at Catholic Tuesday, 86-55, and have won 4 games in a row. It's 15-4 Daviess County against 13-5 Apollo. We'll be back with the starting lineups after this.
Just like you do, to make me feel just like a woman.
The Earl in Wesleyan Park Plaza offers the best looking and best quality clothing for all seasons. Whether you're dressing up for a special occasion, dressing for an important business meeting, or dressing just for fun. The one thing that matters is that you want to look good, and that's the Earl's business. From great service to expert alterations, the Earl helps you look your best. If you're looking for the latest fashions, no matter what the season, look to the Earl in Wesleyan Park Plaza.
Hello, I'm Troy Miller, and we're here at Sunlight Music recording a new commercial for Moonlight Barbecue. We could do one for you, too.
If hunger's calling you, go to Moonlight Barbecue. Stop in today, eat their buffet. You'll be satisfied and on your way. It's down on Parrish Avenue. That's Moonlight Barbecue.
Kentucky Mirror and Plate Glass has Owensboro's largest selection of top-quality custom-frame mirrors. Mirrors that'll fit any decor and any budget. Nothing enhances a room like a beautiful, well-placed mirror. Whether it's for commercial, industrial, or residential purposes, Kentucky Mirror and Plate Glass has the ideal mirror to fit your needs. Kentucky Mirror also specializes in custom shower enclosures and shelving by Closet Maid. Stop by the newly remodeled showroom at Kentucky Mirror and Plate Glass, 722 East 2nd Street.
In their spare time, Cartoon Network stars like to live life in the fast lane. And in the fast lane, you've got to look the part. And you can by signing up at your local bowling center and joining the Cartoon Network Bowling Club. Members get cool Cartoon Network merchandise like a character bowling ball. So join the Cartoon Network Bowling Club and look cool, have fun, and live life in the fast lane. Just stay out of the gutters.
Sign up today at AMF Bolodrome Lanes, 14th and Sweeney Street in Owensboro.
Hi, I'm Keith Sheriff at Murphy Appliance Company. It's time to shake up those midwinter blobs and spruce up that tired kitchen with beautiful GE appliances. Try this GE Super Capacity Washer for an incredibly low $289. Wouldn't this Hot Point by GE 18 cubic foot refrigerator look good in your kitchen? It's only $399. And how about this Hot Point by GE Smooth Top Self-Clean Range, only $499. Take home one or all 3 of these great new GE appliances and shake those winter blobs with help from your friends at Murphy Appliance.
Philadelphia presents the high school basketball game of the week. The Apollo Eagles against the Daviess County Panthers. The district tournament, Randy, is a month away, but boy, this game tonight has all the feel, all the smell, everything involved with the district tournament.
Yes, this is one of the best crowds I've seen this year, Jerry.
And they're all here with high anticipation. Apollo against Davis County. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Apollo Eagles, the visiting team tonight, dressed in their blue uniforms. Apollo head coach Greg Bond played, of course, at Apollo and Kentucky Wesleyan. In his third year as head coach at Apollo, he's done a great job with them.
Right, he sure has. Got an outstanding ball team, and they're really fun to watch play.
Starting lineup tonight, number 4, Matt Briggins, a 6-foot, 170-pound senior, averaging 7.2 points a game, shooting 75% at the foul line. In the starting lineup, number 15, Michael James, a 5'9½", 140-pound sophomore. Michael's averaging 13 points per outing for the Apollo Eagles. Number 20 is Zach Fulkerson, a 6'4", 180-pound senior. Zach Fulkerson averaging 8.3 points a game, 5.2 rebounds a game for the Eagles. Number 22 in the starting lineup tonight for the Apollo Eagles is Ryan Mantooth. Ryan is a 6'4½", 160-pound sophomore, averaging 10.3 points a game, shooting 70% at the foul line. And number 23 is Richard Long. Long is a 5'9½", 140-pound sophomore, averaging 12.9 points a game, has 58 assists for the season. So it's Briggins, James, Fulkerson, Mantooth, and Long, the starting 5 for the 13-5 Apollo Eagles. The homestanding Davis County Panthers under third-year head coach Curtis Turley. What a job Curtis has done, but of course he has that track record. He's been a success about everywhere he's been.
Right, Curtis, one of the outstanding coaches in the state of Kentucky. He's been a head coach for probably around 25 years.
And he brings his Panther team into this ball game with a 15-4 record. In the starting lineup, number 00 is John Worth III, 6'3", 180-pound sophomore. Johnny 3 averaging 7.9 points a game, 7.8 rebounds, and has 59 assists. Also in the starting lineup for the Panthers, number 12, T.J. Turner. T.J., a 5'10", 140-pound senior, averaging 11.8 points a game and has dished out 67 assists this year. In the starting lineup tonight for Davis County, number 14, Blake Wiggins, a 5'7", 150-pound junior. Blake averaging 3.9 points a game. Number 22, this guy does it all for Davis County, Matt West, 6'3½", 180-pound junior. Matt averaging 15.9 points a game, 6.5 rebounds a game, has 122 assists, and shoots a solid 84% at the foul line. Matt West, a junior.
I think one of the important things for Davis County tonight is make sure he gets involved on the game early on the offensive end.
And this big guy is going to be a challenge for Apollo. Number 55, Dane Russell, 6'7", 240-pound senior. Big Dane averaging 16.5 points a ball game, leads the team in scoring, averages 6.6 rebounds a game. Dane Russell, 6'7", senior, rounds out the starting 5 for Davis County. It's Worth, Turner, Wiggins, West, and Russell for Davis County. Briggins, James, Fulkerson, Mantooth, and Long for Apollo. The Apollo Eagles against the Davis County Panthers. We'll be back to tip it off after this.
Turning your mattress can be quite a chore, especially by yourself. But at Bandy Bedding, there's a new mattress that can put an end to the awkward struggle of turning your mattress. It's called the Turn-Free Mattress by King Coil, a name you've trusted since 1898. This doctor-endorsed mattress never needs turning because of its unique coil design and comes in twin, full, queen, and king size. It's scientific support with luxurious comfort. Ask about the new Turn-Free King Coil mattress at Bandy Bedding in Wesleyan Park Plaza.
If you want to make this a birthday to remember, why not have your next birthday party at Diamond Lane South? Kids of any age will have the best time ever. There's regular bowling for older kids and adults, and for the younger kids, there's bumper bowling. A perfect way to make your child feel just like the big bowlers. But you know the best thing about having your next birthday bash at Diamond Lane South? The staff at Diamond Lanes does all the cleanup afterwards. Birthday parties and bowling at Diamond Lane South, a perfect idea.
Where can you go to find that home-style cooking with down-home taste? It's Old South Barbecue, and it's easy on the wallet, too. At Old South Barbecue, you can feast on the lunch buffet every weekday for only $5.95, and try the delicious Friday and Saturday night buffet featuring catfish fiddlers, fillets, and barbecue for just $8.95. Old South is a place for breakfast, too, open every morning at 6, and Old South Breakfast will get your day started right. Come to Old South Barbecue, where the prices are just too good to be true. Old South Barbecue, Highway 54 East.
Beckman Auto and Tire. They're simply the best, whether it's performing tune-ups, brake and wheel alignments, or if your vehicle needs repair with the air conditioning or heating systems. They're simply the best. That's why Beckman's ASE certified technicians have been serving the Owensboro area for over 18 years. And Beckman carries the leading names in tires. Names like Summit, Remington, and Toyo. Because when it comes to your family's safety, Beckman Auto and Tire puts your family first. Why? Because they're simply the best. Beckman Tire and Auto Center, 4th and Walnut.
Tip it off in the Adelphia High School basketball game of the week. The Apollo Eagles against the Davis County Panthers. Usually the old cliche when Apollo plays Davis County, you say they're playing for bragging rights in the county. Tonight they're playing for that all-important #1 seed in the district.
Right, a little bit more important tonight than a normal ball game.
You better believe it. Do you like the idea of seeding the district, Randy?
No, I like the excitement of the draw.
Okay, so we'll get your opinion and we'll give some others, and we're ready to play basketball. Jumping center Dane Russell for the Davis County Panthers, and Zach Fulkerson for Apollo, and Apollo controls it. Since the last time we saw Apollo, some new numbers in there. We mentioned Michael James is number 15. He's actually number 5. And boy, his shot was blocked there by Dane Russell. What a presence Russell has. Right off the bat, rebound batted around, and Briggins brings it out for Apollo.
Both teams started man for man, Jerry.
They both may be a little uptight. Briggins, the veteran, drives the lane, gets the basket. Good move by Matt Briggins.
That's one of the keys of the game tonight. Davis County's got to stop Apollo's guard penetration.
And, of course, Apollo's going to have the job of stopping the big men underneath for the Davis County Panthers. Pass goes astray. As I think West thought Russell was breaking one way, and he went the other, and the ball went out of bounds.
All he has to do, Jerry, is just lob the ball to the corner of the banking board.
You saw Curtis Turley. Words of encouragement to his charges. Davis County and Apollo. Boy, this place is packed. That's the way you like to see high school basketball, though, Randy.
It'd be nice if all games were like this, Jerry.
Oh, you remember when they were, and of course you get excitement like we build up this season with this great balanced field that we have in Davis County this year. And it's just, this is what high school basketball is all about. Davis County with it, trailing by 2. That's Blake Wiggins in the starting role tonight, being hounded in there by Richard Long. Johnny Worth.
Wiggins made the good showing against Owensboro a couple weeks ago and has been starting since then.
Boy, Russell was well covered, and little Richard Long, 5'9½", gets the rebound. Travel. Ryan Mantooth, he's a heck of a shooter from outside. Going to take it inside to penetrate. He made the fake, drug his foot, and it goes over to Davis County. Both teams might be a little uptight right now. A little bit. Double teaming. They had him trapped. Now they get it up to Johnny 3. Over to Dane Russell. Russell has it knocked away. And here they go. Wide open layup for James. And he's fouled by John Worth.
Great defense by Apollo, pushing the ball down the floor.
So John Worth, rather than give him the automatic 2, says, hey, you're going to have to earn this. Going to the free throw line will be Michael James. We introduced him as number 15. He wears number 15 in his white uniform at home. On the road, he wears number 5. James hits the free throw. He's shooting 65% at the free throw line, averaging 13 points a ball game.
He also leads Apollo in assists with 6, Jerry. Having a nice
106.
Average of 6.
Oh, average is 6 too. Okay. James hits them both, and it's 4-0. He does a lot. He's really been a pleasant surprise.
He's had an outstanding year for a sophomore point guard.
You better believe it. Here's a guy with an outstanding year, and look at the defense in there.
Foul on Fulkerson.
Fulkerson, he tried to stop Matt West.
It's very important for Matt West to get off to a good start at the offensive end for
Who are the officials here tonight?
We have Andy Thomas, Lance Wilson, and Jim Voles.
3 of the best. Calling a good ball game. Matt West shooting 84% at the free throw line. Look at his numbers, Randy. 15.9 points a game, 84% at the foul line, 6.5 rebounds, and he has 122 assists. His first point, and it's a 4-1 game.
Daviess County in a half-court trap. Look long, throw over top of it.
Boy, defense is going to be such a key here tonight. James kicks it, man-to. Briggins for 3. Doesn't go, but he's going to shoot 3, I believe. He was behind the line. That's always a tough foul, and Curtis Turley's not happy with that.
Foul on Wiggins.
Wiggins picks up the foul, Blake Wiggins. And Briggins goes to the free throw line to shoot 3, and he's a 75% shooter at the foul line, Matt Briggins.
That was excellent ball movement by Apollo that time.
Well, they're whipping that ball around. And you know, as we see this Apollo team progress and mature, you see more and more Greg Bond, don't you?
Right, Greg was a great driver and shooter and a passer. Got a lot of assists to Rex Chapman.
Well, he just works with these guards, and they just really do a great job. 5-1, Apollo, Briggins shooting 3.
A big key for Apollo tonight is going to be their post defense, keeping Russell having a great game.
So far, they've kept him outside. Fulkerson has shoved him out. He's picked up 1 foul. So 1 out of 3 for Briggins. And it's a 5-1 ball game, and he's a 75% shooter at the foul line. Wiggins double team. Gets it to West. Tries to go inside to Worth. Knocked away. Picked up by Turner. Inside and a slam by Russell. That's what they want.
Nice pass by Turner.
P.J. Turner gets the assist. First basket, and that brings the crowd to their feet.
Turnover, Apollo.
Violation against Michael James. And the Daviess County fans are on their feet. 5-3. Let's watch Big Dane right here. Look at T.J. Turner. Nice pass. Russell up. Bam. Makes it look easy, doesn't it?
High percentage shot.
I guess. High percentage shot. Here's T.J. Turner.
Apollo's now in a half-court trap.
Boy, there's another quick pass underneath the West. West tries it. Off balance. Doesn't go, and Apollo brings it out. Pass way down court, knocked around, goes out of bounds to Apollo. And the Daviess County fans not happy with that call. But boy, there was a lot of activity under the basket. That could have hit anybody. Richard Long. That's man-to.
Daviess County's in 2-3 zone on out-of-bounds play. Apollo's going to attack with 4 out and shoot the 3.
Knocked away. Good defense in there by Daviess County. All the way down, shot up, and boy, Blake Wiggins was clobbered. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Who's it on?
Edmonds, I believe.
Michael Edmonds, who came into the ball game a moment ago, was not a starter. 6'3", 200-pound senior, averaging 7.1 a game and 6.3 rebounds. Here's Blake Wiggins, 5'7" junior, going to the free throw line. Wiggins shooting 72% at the free throw line. He can tie it up here. Rattles the iron, misfires, will shoot again. 4:43 on the clock. Apollo's led all the way, 5-3. Low scoring game as each team feeling the other out. Been a number of turnovers. Good defense. Wiggins hits 1 of 2.
Half-court trap. Seems like Daviess County scores are going to be in a half-court trap for a while.
5-4 ball game. James takes it himself. Can't penetrate. Goes way out to Fulkerson. Long. James, three-pointer. Good. Michael James from the right corner for Apollo.
Apollo's doing a good job moving the basketball against Daviess County and getting a lot of good-looking 3 shots.
8-4 ball game. Daviess County to West, into Worth, reaching across the back.
Man-to.
Ryan Man-to picks up the foul. 8-4 Apollo. Watch this shot by Michael James. Squares it up. Look how high arching shot. Out of sight, swish. Out of bounds play to Russell. That's where they want to go. on the out-of-bounds play.
That's Dane's 4th point.
At the 4-minute mark, makes it an 8-6 ball game. Good penetration, kicks it out. Another 3 for James. Doesn't go. And the rebound by Edmonds. Good offensive board, fires it up. Rebound by Worth. Eagles can tie it, or Panthers can tie it. John Worth, West, Russell. Russell puts it up and in. That's where they want to go.
Right. They should take it there, and they will take it there all night long.
And that's the first tie of the ball game. Comes at the 3:35 mark. Deadlocked at 8-8 into the ball game is William Carter, number 14. That's Ryan Mantooth. Doesn't go. Wiggins with the rebound, and the Panthers are going to run all the way down. Wiggins travels over to Apollo. High school basketball game of the week being brought to you in part by Earl's Men's Shops, Mitchell Monuments, John Worth Insurance, and Moonlight Barbecue. Here come the Eagles, deadlocked at 8-8. They've never trailed in the ball game.
If Daviess County doesn't have the numbers on the break, they need to wait for the big man to get down and get the ball to him.
Edmonds. Richard Long for 3. A long 3 by Long.
That's their second 3 tonight.
So the 3-pointers have certainly benefited Apollo.
Foul on Long.
And Long, after making that 3-pointer, comes back to pick up the foul. Not a shooting foul. It'll be out of bounds to Davis County. Matt West will put it in play. Here it is. Look at this one. Boy, they really arch those suckers, you know it? They're pretty when they go in. Wiggins for Davis County.
Apollo's outside shooters all have good form.
Oh, the pass inside, little high, and it goes over to Apollo. Nice pass to Edmonds. Edmonds lays it in. Good assist by Richard Long. Edmonds with the layup. 13-8. That's the biggest lead of the ball game. Out of bounds to Apollo.
Got a timeout, Davis County.
And Davis County takes a timeout. 2:23 remaining in the first quarter. The score is Apollo 13, Davis County 8.
Hi, I'm Tom Eichelhart, and this is my wife Tammy, and we are TNT Auto Sales in Owensboro, Kentucky. At TNT Auto Sales, you'll find the area's best selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and sport utility vehicles. By the way, the TNT stands for Tom and Tammy.
No, it's Tammy and Tom.
No, it stands for Dynamite Deals Every Day. TNT Auto Sales off of 18th and Breckenridge in Owensboro.
Mitchell Monuments has over a century of service to Owensboro and Davis County. That is a monument in itself. A monument to one family's continued dedication to providing customers with the best quality materials and craftsmanship possible. Today, Mitchell Monuments is the only monument company in Owensboro who does its own work, and it's still a family business, with Parvin Mitchell, wife Mildred, and son Tony carving on the tradition of quality and service. Mitchell Monuments, serving the area for over a century.
Davis County may need to show a little patience to work that ball inside to Russell.
The last time we saw Davis County play, Russell had 6 points in the first quarter, similar to what's happened here tonight, and they finished the game with 8. Be interesting to see if Davis County's guards continue to get the ball to him for the remaining 3 quarters.
That's their job, to get the ball inside to the big guy. James, good defense in there by Wiggins. Kicks it out, good defense. Great defense in there as the shot is blocked by T.J. Turner. And now a foul is going to be called, I think, on Zach Fulkerson.
That's his second.
And it's his second foul of the ball game. It'll be out of bounds to the Panthers.
That's Apollo's 5th foul. They're going to let Daviess County get in the bonus quick.
Quickly into the ball game for Apollo, number 45, Ryan Kaiser, 6'4.5", 245-pound junior. He's in for Fulkerson.
He's been out a lot of the season with an injury, just been back a couple of weeks. Good, strong post player, nice shooter.
He's played in 4 games, averaged 2.3 a game. John Worth open from the free throw line. Good. Johnny 3.
They ran a nice offensive set then, got a good shot.
13-10, Worth's first 2 points. James tries to go inside and is picked off. Nice lead pass all the way to Turner. Turner lays it in. Good control there by T.J. Turner.
That's a nice pass by West.
And Matt West with the assist. And it's a 1-point ball game. It went from the biggest lead of the game, 13-8, down to a 1-point contest, 13-12.
That was a good timeout for Daviess County, wasn't it?
It certainly was. They came right back. 2 unanswered buckets, cut into that 5-point deficit. William Carter. Haven't heard from William tonight. There's James. Nice move by James. Little fadeaway. And the rebound to Worth. Boy, Worth has become quite a rebounder.
Well, he's Daviess County's leading rebounder.
Averages 7.8 a game. They're getting it into Russell.
Daviess County's running what they call their high-low offense. Worth a bit on the block. Russell high or Russell on the block. Worth high.
Russell challenges Kaiser and gets the basket. First lead of the ball game for Daviess County.
He does a great job, Jerry, keeping the ball up. He doesn't put it down on the ground. He keeps his elbows out and does a great job protecting the basket. And he's a very good shooter, of course, around the basket.
As we move into the final minute of play, Russell gives Daviess County its first lead, 14-13. And Apollo's going to hold on for the last shot of the quarter, trying to regain the lead before the first break. Apollo had led the entire first quarter, except for a tie at 8. But now Russell's bucket from under, that's 6 unanswered points for Daviess County after trailing 13-8. Now it's 14-13.
Daviess County's guard, you got to keep James out of the paint right now. Do not let him penetrate on you.
Okay, they're ready to penetrate now, under 10 seconds. James takes it inside, gets the shot, doesn't go. Kaiser with a tip. Rebound up, good by Edmonds at the gun. Boy, what a big basket by Michael Edmonds. What a big rebound. Just at the gun to regain some momentum, regain the lead for Apollo. We've reached the end of the first quarter. There's timeout on the field. The score is Apollo 15, Daviess.
As Owensboro has grown through...
Hagen's Outdoor Equipment has been offering power equipment to the tri-state area for over 40 years. They have established names such as Snapper, Echo, and Steel, and they've added Kubota, Honda, and Woods. Hagen's sales staff has the knowledge necessary to match you with the equipment you need for all your lawn and garden needs. Hagen's also has one of the largest service departments in the area. Stop by and visit Hagen's Outdoor Equipment today for all your outdoor equipment needs.
Turning your mattress can be quite a chore, especially by yourself. But at Bandy Bedding, there's a new mattress that can put an end to the awkward struggle of turning your mattress. It's called the Turn-Free Mattress by King Coil, a name you've trusted since 1898. This doctor-endorsed mattress never needs turning because of its unique coil design and comes in twin, full, queen, and king size. It's scientific support with luxurious comfort. Ask about the new Turn-Free King Coil mattress at Bandy Bedding in Wesleyan Park Plaza.
Factor in this ballgame so far, Randy. Matt West does not have a field goal.
No, Jerry hasn't scored, but he's been more active tonight than the last time we saw him play. He's had several assists and good drives to the basket, creating problems for Apollo.
There's John Worth, the second right there, and proud papa of the sophomore starter, number 00 for Daviess County, John Worth the third. He had a big bucket, and of course he does what he does best, had a couple of big rebounds too.
He's a very good offensive and defensive rebounder.
Daviess County with the basketball, trailing. They led just so briefly, and now they're going inside again to Russell. Doesn't go. Speaking of Worth and rebounding, he puts it up and in.
They were in that high-low set, Russell low and Worth high, and nobody put a body on Worth, right to the basket. Nice offensive rebound.
Regains the lead. The rebound basket by Johnny 3. And Apollo has the basketball. Briggins. Boy, he's come along. Great senior year for Briggins. On the run, ooh, Richard Long.
That's Richard's 5th point.
Boy, he regains the lead. The little running 12, 15-footer. And it's 17-16. Here comes Blake Wiggins. Wiggins to West. Russell comes outside, goes inside to West, and they're going to call the foul. Boy, he was hit pretty hard. Briggins picks up the foul, number 4.
That
and
was
it'll be out of bounds.
Apollo's 6th foul, Jerry.
So they'll go on the bonus.
After this possession. Next foul.
Number 14, Blake Wiggins. That's TJ Turner. Wiggins doesn't go, and Apollo brings it down. That's Michael James up in a hurry. Ball swiped. Now taken back. Long puts it up. Rebound to Russell. Oh, it's going to get wild out there. Here's West. Three-pointer, way off the mark.
A lot of quick shots.
Yep. James, long. Looks good, is good. Boy, he's hit a couple of big ones, and it's 20-16. Boy, he puts it up there with confidence, doesn't he?
8 points.
Johnny Worth.
James and Long both do a good job arching their shots.
Wiggins being challenged there by Long. Away from the ball foul. Who are they going to call?
Foul on Turner, I believe.
P.J. Turner away from the ball. Foul Davis County, out of bounds Apollo. High school basketball game of the week being brought to you in part by Diamond Lanes, Murphy Appliance Company, and TNT Auto Sales. 5:59 to go in the half. It's 20-16 Apollo. Well, this game's gone back and forth. We've had one tie, 1, 2, 3, 4 lead changes. Briggins kicks it. James, 3, good. And the three-pointer is certainly carrying the Eagles.
Apollo's guards done a great job of penetrating and kicking it out for the 3. That's their offense, and they're doing a good job of running it tonight.
And that's 8 unanswered points. And the biggest lead of the game, Russell goes inside. Good pass by John Worth.
Right. Russell's 10th point.
Russell from under. John Worth, they're hitting the big man tonight.
Both teams are doing what they want to at the offensive end.
Apollo getting that outside shot. They're connecting on the threes. Davis County taking it inside. Traveling against William Carter into the ball game. Number 3 for Davis County, Brad Rogers. And who else? Number
Dukes.
11, Brandon Dukes. 23-18. Look at that nice pass inside. Russell. That's what they want. You get him inside, that's automatic.
Looks like Davis County's going to try to keep fresh guards on Apollo's guards.
Brandon Dukes has had a lot of playing time this year. And he works it inside. Worth into Russell. Doesn't go, and over the back. Russell, you can just about do that sometime, but usually you'll get a call even if when you reach across like that.
Apollo did a great job blocking out that time.
So Apollo did what they had to do on that defensive board. They've got the basketball and a 5-point lead. Michael James.
Watch a lob play. No, it didn't go through for Mantooth.
Mantooth will work that perimeter. He's a good outside shooter. Rebound. West gets it up to John Worth. Worth with the layup. Good.
Nice pass.
Good pass. And after 8 unanswered points by Apollo, 4 right back by Davis County. Mantooth tries to lead inside. Good lead pass by Mantooth to Fulkerson for the layup.
Outstanding pass.
Great pass, just perfect.
When a man's got position like that, Jerry, you just want to lob it to the corner of the banking board. Let him go get it.
25-20. Brandon Dukes way off the mark. Briggins to James, and here come the Eagles. Kicks it. Mantooth for 3. And the rebound to West. West gets it to John Worth. Worth goes for the basket, and a foul is going to be called, I believe,
Man
on
two.
man two. Worth just challenged him.
Apollo got what they wanted the last 2 trips, but didn't make the shot.
Another substitution ready to come in for Greg Bond in the Apollo Eagles.
I tell you, John Worth's having a good ball game, Jerry.
He certainly is. Free throw line averages 63%. Rattles it in.
That's his 7th point.
He came into the ball game averaging 7.9. He's pert near there.
He had several good passes to the Russell on the block, too.
Number 21 into the ball game for Apollo, Travis Johnson, 6'3.5" sophomore. John Worth again steps up to the line, gets them both. 25-22. So far, this game's been everything we thought it would be.
Daviess County's inside players have 10 and 8. That's their game plan. They're doing a good job running their game plan.
Richard Long and Michael James and company doing the bulk of the scoring for Apollo. There's James on the run. Nice shot. Nice shot. Boy, he's having a night.
10 points already.
27-22. Brandon Dukes gets it back out to number 3. That's Brad Rogers, who just came into the ball game. Dukes, John Worth.
Paulo's got him out about a step further right now.
Yep, and he has to shove it that extra.
The last 2 shots, he's about a yard further out.
And another traveling violation. I think Long spotted his teammate off to the left, and just that little bit of hesitation sometime can cost you.
Right.
Just hesitated. 27-22, 5-point advantage for Apollo. They had the 5-point lead in the basketball. Now Daviess County gets it back. 2:59 remains in the first half, and what a first half it has been.
Apollo's back in the half-court trap.
Dukes, a little hesitant, gets it across the line. Rogers, Dukes. Russell way outside to West, and West has it stolen by Edmonds, taken back by Worth to Russell. Russell lays it in. What a shot, and he draws the foul. That was one heck of a shot by Russell. And heads up play by Johnny Worth.
Great pass, nice finish.
Russell with the layup. Watch this. There's the pass. Now watch him. He has to cut off the defender, lays it back, flips it up with the left hand, is fouled, and will go to the line. That was just a big league play by Russell.
Outstanding play.
27-24. He can complete the 3-point play, but Worth gets the offensive rebound. And
Dukes
ties it up. Dukes with the 3-pointer at the 2:30 mark, and right back for Daviess County. Briggins. And he's fouled and will go to the free throw line. Boy, this action is picking up. The tempo is really picking up. That tie at 27 was only the second tie of the ball game. Now Briggins, 75% shooter at the foul line, steps up at the 2:24 mark. Chance to regain a 3-point lead for Apollo, and he does. And it's 30-27.
Briggins has 6 points.
Timeout on the floor. 2:24 remaining in the first half. Nope, that's not timeout. We're going to keep it here. I thought they were taking a break. A couple of substitutes went out. Confused us a little. Dukes misfires. And here come the Eagles with a 3-point lead in the basketball at the 2-minute mark. Long thought about it. James. Fulker, or no, that's
Johnson.
Travis Johnson, another 3.
They've hit 5 threes.
Oh, that's been the difference for the Apollo Eagles, and suddenly they're up by a half dozen. And we're going to take a break. 1:49 to go in the first half. It's Apollo 33, Daviess County 27.
Since the war was won, in fact you have become.
As Owensboro has grown through the years, so has John L. Worth Insurance. Started in 1975 as a family-owned and operated business, it has grown today into a full financial service company while maintaining that customer-friendly atmosphere full of friends you have grown to trust over the years. John L. Worth Insurance offers personal lines, commercial, life and health insurance, and now has expanded to offer a complete array of diversified financial services. For all your insurance needs, see the folks at John L. Worth Insurance. Abington's, a leader in bridal, prom, and tuxedo for over 25 years, is known for its selection, service, and staff. They invite you to come in and experience the difference. Locally owned and operated, Abington's provides selection from budget to boutique. The full-service bridal house of distinction in the tri-state, Abington's features maids, mothers, flower girls, tuxedos, accessories, and bridal from sizes 0 to 50. Come in for the dress of your dreams and experience the difference. Abington's, 1531 Frederica.
Davis County trailing 33-27 with 1 minute 49 seconds remaining. Boy, the three-point shot, what a weapon it's become for Apollo.
They might be the best three-point shooting team in the region.
Boy,
They've got 4 or 5 shoot it real well.
And they have so many, as you say, they can put it up. Air ball. William Carter kicks it out. Look out. Here come the Eagles. William Carter to James. James penetrates, gets it up and in. What a move by James. Boy, they've been on run. This is their biggest lead at 8 points. And it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8-0 run here for the Apollo Eagles. Trying to earn the top seed in the 9th district. Worth for 3, yes. Boy, he goes outside. That may be his first.
11 points for John Worth.
That came at the 1 minute mark. I think we got some stats here. We're going to look it up. I can't recall him shooting any threes. Here's James, right back. Richard Long, rather.
Long, yes.
Long right back, and boy, Apollo is shooting some kind of percentage here tonight.
Long's in double figures.
37-30. 37-30 Apollo. Inside, drive, layup.
Turner.
And that was T.J. Turner. And again,
Apollo will be going for the last shot.
As they lead at 37-32, they're going to hold on to the ball and have at least a 5-point lead at halftime, hopefully more.
Same play as in the first quarter. You got to keep James out of the paint. Back off him a little bit.
And James, they're all over him. William Carter down to 6 seconds. Travis Johnson. William Carter doesn't go. Matt West. And we've reached the end of the first half. And what an incredible first half it's been. The three-point shooting of the Apollo Eagles has held off the strong inside game of the Davis County Panthers. At the intermission, it's Apollo 37, Davis County 32.
Mitchell Monuments has over a century of service to Owensboro and Davis County. That is a monument in itself. A monument to one family's continued dedication to providing customers with the best quality materials and craftsmanship possible. Today, Mitchell Monuments is the only monument company in Owensboro who does its own work, and it's still a family business, with Parvin Mitchell, wife Mildred, and son Tony carving on the tradition of quality and service. Mitchell Monuments, serving the area for over a century.
Hi, I'm Tom Eigelhart, and this is my wife Tammy, and we are TNT Auto Sales in Owensboro, Kentucky. At TNT Auto Sales, you'll find the area's best selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and sport utility vehicles. By the way, the TNT stands for Tom and Tammy.
No, it's Tammy and Tom.
No, it stands for Dynamite Deals Every Day. TNT Auto Sales off of 18th and Breckenridge in Owensboro.
The Apollo Eagles, thanks to the three-point shooting, lead at 37-32 at halftime.
At halftime, Daviess County is 4 for 7 at the free throw line and had 2 threes, led in score by Dane Russell with 12 and John Worth with 11. Apollo had 5 threes, 4 for 6 in the free throw line, led in scoring by their 2 sophomore guards, Long with 10 and Michael James with 12.
What are going to be the keys for Apollo to hold on to this lead?
Well, they got. I thought Evans did a good job the second quarter keeping the ball from Russell down on the block. They've got to do a good job post defense, continue to penetrate with the basketball and kick it out and shoot the three.
What's Daviess County going to have to do to turn it around?
Daviess County's got to keep Apollo's guards from penetrating, and second, when they get the ball on offense, they got to get it down to Russell, which causes problems for Apollo.
The Apollo Eagles trying to make it 2 in a row over big rival Daviess County. They won 70-67 back on December 11th at Apollo, and now lead it going into the second half, 37-32. Apollo will have the basketball and a 5-point lead. Boy, what a great outside game Apollo has put together this year, and they try to earn the #1 seed for the 9th District Tournament with a victory here tonight. Big crowd just making its way back to the seats. Just love it when you go to a high school basketball game and you can't find a place to park and you got to wander around the stands looking for a place to sit.
I think somebody just told me they towed your car away a while ago.
Did they? Oh, boy. Well, not going to worry about it till the game's over.
Daviess County's out in the 1-3-1 zone for the first time tonight.
Air ball on the first attempt. 3-point attempt there by Richard Long. And the Daviess County Panthers with their first possession of the second half. Nice pass under to West. Dane Russell hit West, heading down the baseline, and he draws the foul. Did West have a field goal in the first half?
Had 1 point. That's the same play that ran against Owensboro to start the third quarter.
And they did well with it. 7:42 on the clock. Daviess County chance to score the first points of the second half, and it's Matt West had a free throw. He averages 15.9. Doesn't have a field goal yet.
He's 1 for 3 from the free throw line.
So the big junior struggling a bit offensively. He's done a lot of things well. Of course, he's a multi-talented young man, but he's got to work on those free throws. John Worth doesn't go. Boy, has he developed a knack for rebounding also on the offensive board.
Foul on man 2.
So John Worth will go to the free throw line at the 7:41 mark to shoot a couple. He just threw that one up there hoping that it would go in, and it pert near did. Good shot at Johnny 3. And it doesn't go. That's 3 straight misses at the free throw line. Boy, Daviess County can ill afford that if they're going to come from behind.
Edmonds back in the ball game. I thought Edmonds had an excellent second quarter.
He comes in. Ryan Mantooth goes out. He had that big basket at the end of the first quarter. So Johnny Worth hits 1 of 2.
12 points, off to an outstanding game.
37-33. He's over his average already. James Long, baseliner, good by Edmonds.
That's his 6th point.
Boy, he is an outstanding ball player. Had a good year last year and makes his presence known right there. 39-33 Apollo. TJ Turner. They've checked him fairly well. Wiggins is wide open. Got it. Got to make those, and he did.
Took his time and knocked it down. 3 points for Blake.
39-35. Wiggins at the 7-minute mark. James, Long, Fulkerson way over to James. Long, wide open. Gets it.
Nice ball and head fake.
I'll tell you, this is a good shooting ball club.
Got the defense in there around him for a nice shot.
Very patient with the ball handling. Blake Wiggins to West. You kind of get the feeling West might start igniting things a little bit offensively. He's certainly capable. As there he goes. Doesn't go. And the rebound by Fulkerson. In a hurry is James, and A foul is going to be called on Worth. He stuck his leg out there, got him as he went by. Johnny Worth picks up the foul.
That's his third foul.
Third foul on Worth. And we look to the bench, see if Coach Turley just tripped him up. Inbounds.
Since Daviess County's playing zone, they might leave him in with 3 fouls.
Briggins. Briggins. 3-pointer. And boy, is the 3 carried the Apollo Eagles, and it's a 9-point Eagle lead.
Apollo has 6 threes. That's Briggins' 9th point.
And Daviess County has what, 1?
Has 2.
Russell goes inside, draws the foul. That's going to be the game plan, but they've got to get it into him, and they've got to stop Apollo. You can't gain if you're trading 3 for 2.
Apollo's picking up a lot of fouls real quick in the quarter.
44-35, Dane Russell. Here's Russell.
0 for 1 from the line.
And they have not hit their free throws, and they continue to. Nope, that one went in and out and back in. 5:51. There's big Dane Russell, 6'7" senior. What a year he's had. Averaging 16.5 points and 6.6 rebounds. Rattles that one in.
14th point.
Boy, both of them just rattled the iron. 44-37. Michael James in no particular hurry.
Daviess County changed back to a man for man.
Fulkerson low rolls it in. Nice roll. Beautiful roll.
That's Zach's 4th point.
And it's 46-37 as they maintain that big lead.
Foul on James.
James picks up the foul. 46-37. Apollo has led most of the way, although we had a few lead changes late in the first quarter, early in the second quarter. The rest of it's been all Apollo. West challenges Briggins. He can handle the basketball. He can shoot it, rebound it, drives all the way in, gets his first basket. And that is typical Matt West right there.
Might see him on the point a little bit more now the rest of the ball game.
Matt West with the drive. He could handle his man. And here's the rebound, knocked around. And a real battle in there between West and Edmonds. And West walks away. Tempers flared there a little bit. And looking back a week or so, everybody very wisely walked away from it.
I believe the referees will keep a close watch tonight.
They certainly will. And so far, it's been a good, hard-fought
both teams are playing very, very hard.
They're playing hard and playing well. Some outstanding young men out there, good athletes. 46-39. Daviess County now will have there, right there. See, that could kick it off. But right there, West just says, okay. Edmonds says, all right. We both went for it.
Well, they had a quick whistle. That's what you need to do. Get that whistle and blow it.
They got him trapped. In trouble. And he called time. He was looking for an official. Couldn't find one. And then very wisely called timeout. Well, we're barely into the second half. Already a timeout taken here by Daviess County because of that pressure defense by the Apollo Eagles. It was 37-32, a 5-point lead for Apollo at halftime. They now lead it by 7, 46-39. Their biggest lead was at 44-35 and 46-37. They've had that 9-point lead on a couple of occasions. And in the first half, their biggest lead, they built up an advantage of 35-27 at the 118 mark. Actually led by 7 at 37-30 before a layup by T.J. Turner cut it to 5 at the half. 37-32 at halftime. Now it's 46-39. You see the Panther for Daviess County in front of the Daviess County cheering section. That's the Apollo bench. Playing off the bench tonight so far for Apollo has been William Carter. William Carter, Travis Johnson, he had a big bucket, and Michael Edmonds and Ryan Kaiser. Off the bench for Daviess County have been Brad Rogers, Brandon Dukes, and that's it. So Apollo's gone a little deeper into the bench. Daviess County with the basketball, trailing by 7. This is a big possession for the Panthers as they try to cut into that deficit. Good pressure being put on. West Watching. Whoa, Brigance almost comes up with a steal. And some of his teammates got to help him there, Randy.
Well, you got to have help, plus you got to have your head up and count those players in front of you.
You know, somebody's not around.
You got to know what's in front of you and what's behind you.
West is a heady ball player. This is Russell to West. And I think you're right. He's liable to square up one-on-one, go on the point, and see what he can do. He'll make things happen. Three-pointer for Turner, way off the mark. John Worth with the rebound, goes up, slapped away, and it's out of bounds. Davis County, good defense by Fulkerson. Big offensive rebound again in there by John Worth.
Nice block by Edmonds.
And was that Edmonds got the block?
Right,
okay.
right.
I gave credit to the wrong person there. Worth takes it to the basket, and he's fouled and will go to the free throw line.
Zach Fulkerson, fourth foul.
Fulkerson picks up the foul, and that could be crucial. It's early, 4:32 in the third quarter. He knows he's got 4. Who's going to come in?
Carter.
William Carter, so they lose a lot in size, pick up some quickness, and John Worth is hitting his free throws.
4 for 5 tonight, 13 points.
One of his better efforts of the year. Johnny 3, number 00. 6'3" sophomore. Gets them both. 46-41 as they creep a little closer. Michael James. Richard Long, the ball batted around a little bit. William Carter, boy, there's some quickness in there, that 3-guard offense. Mantu shovels it to Carter. James to Long. And away from the ball, foul going to be called against Davis County.
West.
Matt West picks up the foul. Won't be a shooting foul. 46-41. We near the halfway mark of the third quarter. Out of bounds, Apollo. Michael James into William Carter. Carter on the run. Rebound, Johnny Worth. We don't keep rebounds, but boy, he's had a bundle. West on Carter, against Carter. Blake Wiggins. Dane Russell comes outside to West. West draws a crowd anytime he touches the basketball. West penetrates, draws the foul. And as you said, Apollo's picking up quite a few fouls. That's a 6-team foul already. And only still 3:39 to go in the third quarter.
William Carter's first foul.
And Matt West, 84% shooter at the foul line. Russell.
Only 1 for 4 tonight, Jerry.
1 for 5. Well, when you get in that rut, what happens? You start thinking about it.
Well, he lost his balance in. It's only falling off to the side since he let go of the ball.
Excellent free throw shooter, Matt West, and he's really struggling. 1 of 2. (46-42). Down to a 4-point lead for Apollo. They were up by 9. Carter penetrates, doesn't go, and Russell with a rebound. West pushes it for Davis County. Challenges. Takes it inside, and the foul is going to be called.
William Carter.
William Carter picks up the foul. And West is just, he hasn't done a lot offensively, but he knows he can, and he's just taking charge right here. There he goes.
Apollo's going to get, Davis County's getting 2 here if they're in the bonus the rest of the ball game.
Boy, oh boy, that's going to be a factor. Matt West, they've got to hit their free throws. And he misses again. And trying to get some fresh legs in there, Davis County. Brandon Dukes comes in. Out goes Blake Wiggins. Dukes, a 6-foot senior. There's Matt West. He's not happy with himself at the foul line at all. Hit 1 of 2 a moment ago. Hits 1 of 2 again. But you keep pecking away, and suddenly it's a 1-possession ball game. James penetrates. Good defense in there. Excellent defense by Dukes. And out with it comes West. And a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Richard Long. I'm not sure.
Richard Long, right.
I think it is on Long. And that was a tough foul on Long. He was just in the wrong place. as West came out with it. So West realizes that if he starts hitting his free throws, he's going to be racking up some points and cutting that deficit down to nothing. In fact, he can cut it to 1 right here.
He's 3 for 8.
3:05 to go, and he's 3 for 8, make it 4 for 9. In this quarter so far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 free throws already in the third quarter for Davis County, and they missed a bunch, like that one right there. 46-44. Apollo barely holds on to that lead. Long inside Edmonds, outside Carter, Mantooth, James. Long has it stripped away by Matt West. West goes all the way. Strong move. We're tied.
Timeout, Apollo.
You know, it doesn't surprise you when the guy that makes it happen is number 22, Matt West.
I'd say Coach Turley's speech at halftime was to get Matt West involved in the ball game.
And Matt West comes up with a big steal to tie it up. High school basketball game of the week being brought to you in part by Old South Barbecue, Kentucky Mirror and Plate Glass, Hagen Outdoor Equipment, and Beckman Tire and Auto Center. We have got a dandy going at the Davis County High School gym. 46-46. That's the third tie of the ball game. We were tied at 8. We were tied at 27. And now we're tied at 46 with 2:43 to go. They're doing it with the free throws and also the inspired play of Matt West.
Right.
Apollo hasn't scored, Randy, since the 5:36 mark when Fulkerson hit from the top of the circle. That's coming up in just a moment. 3 full minutes without a point. Boy, that's a dry spell.
Well, some players on the floor have jobs to do, and Apollo's got to make sure the shooters get the shots.
And just think, if Davis County had hit their free throws,
they'd be ahead.
They'd be way ahead. So Apollo, after leading most of this ball game, suddenly they find themselves tied. Carter to Mantooth. Long. Carter. 3-guard offense in there for Apollo. 3 quick guards. The ball thrown away, but touched last by Davis County. Davis County playing some pretty good defense.
Right. They're playing off the drivers a little bit, not getting beat off the dribble like they were in the first half.
That's Matt Brigance, number 4. He may get the inbounds pass. He's way in the backcourt. Up comes into James. James to Long. Follow up by Edmonds. Boy, he's had a nice ball game off the bench.
Super sub. We've seen a lot of good subs this year, and he's had a great game tonight for Apollo.
48-46. That came at the 2:12 mark. Broke a long dry spell for Apollo. Turnover, Davis County. Apollo gets it back with a 2-point lead and the basketball with 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. I have a hunch this is going to go down the stretch.
I believe so.
Going to go down to the wire. Michael James.
Watch Mantooth for the overshot.
Mantooth. 3, no, just inside the 3-point line. Boy, he's a beautiful outside shooter.
They get in that box set. They set a double screen for the best shooter.
And he is one heck of a shooter. Big man shoots well from outside, 50-46. Well, Apollo gave up that big lead. Now they go back up by 4. Davis County will still try to penetrate if they can or get it into West's hands. Dukes. West. Panthers trail by 4. West challenges Brigance. Gets it out to Dukes. Dukes throws it away. He thought Worth was breaking to the basket, and Worth didn't break. Either that or he wanted to throw it to one of the cheerleaders under the basket.
The main man hurting Apollo's Russell, and he's not getting the ball a whole lot this quarter. It might be Evans doing such a great job on him.
Boy, he hadn't touched it for a while. 50-46. In fact, has he scored in the second half?
2 free throws. Not
a field goal. Brigance, a long three-pointer. Wow. 53-46. Matt Brigance ignites the fire, and suddenly you blink your eyes and Apollo's up by 7. It was tied a moment ago.
See, the last few minutes, Apollo, the shooters are taking the shots.
That's a 7-0 run, and Matt West has it blocked from behind by Edmonds, but Edmonds got some of the body. So West will go to the line to shoot 2 with 28 seconds to go in the quarter. Boy, that 7 points was a quick 7 points for Apollo. It was tied at 46. It's 53-46 Eagles. Matt West.
Apollo has 2 threes this quarter, both by Brighams.
West. Now he's going to start hitting. You know, he's such a competitor. He's been missing his free throws. It gets down to the nitty-gritty. You'd still want nobody other than West up there.
Right.
He'd be your first choice. Loves the pressure. 53-48, Davis County trying to come up with a stop. Apollo will probably hold on here for a last shot.
They've had the ball at the end of the last 3 quarters.
Yep.
All 3 quarters.
5-point lead for Apollo and the basketball. They're going to lead by 5, 7, or 8.
And they also have possession starting the 4th quarter. This could be they could get 4, 5, 6 points here in 20 seconds.
This could be a big possession here as James penetrates and draws the foul with 4.4 seconds. That's as good as a basket. Just what they wanted.
A nice drive, yes.
Boy, you could see that James
knew
what he was doing. Here we go.
He has 12 for the game, but hasn't scored this quarter.
Here he is. Michael James, 65% shooter at the foul line. And it rolls in. With 4.4 seconds. That's a big free throw. Huh?
That went in?
Yeah, sure did. It rolled around, and fell in, and he gets them both. Boy, those are big free throws. 7-point lead. And Worth gets a shot off at the gun, but nowhere close. And what a big finish to the 3rd quarter for the Apollo Eagles. At the end of the 3rd period, there's timeout on the floor. The Eagles are flying high. It's Apollo 55, Davis County.
That's serious power, folks.
Turning your mattress can be quite a chore, especially by yourself. But at Bandy Bedding, there's a new mattress that can put an end to the awkward struggle of turning your mattress. It's called the Turn-Free Mattress by King Coil, a name you've trusted since 1898. This doctor-endorsed mattress never needs turning because of its unique coil design and comes in twin, full, queen, and king size. It's scientific support with luxurious comfort. Ask about the new Turn-Free King Coil mattress at Bandy Bedding in Wesleyan Park Plaza.
Hagen's Outdoor Equipment has been offering power equipment to the tri-state area for over 40 years. They have established names such as Snapper, Echo, and Steel, and they've added Kubota, Honda, and Woods. Hagen's sales staff has the knowledge necessary to match you with the equipment you need for all your lawn and garden needs. Hagen's also has one of the largest service departments in the area. Stop by and visit Hagen's Outdoor Equipment today for all your outdoor equipment needs.
This is why I'd rather be.
Well, here's the situation. 8 minutes remain in the ball game. The Apollo Eagles lead at 55-48 after Davis County pulled even at 46-46. They've outscored them 9-2 over the last 2 minutes or so of the 3rd quarter. If Apollo holds on and wins, they'll be the number 1 seed. They would play Catholic High in the district, and that means Davis County and Owensboro in the losers out of it 1st round. Boy, what a matchup that'll be. Here's Mantu, Brighams. Of course, this one's not over yet. And the rebound, what a rebound by James. Incredible offensive rebound by Michael James. With all the big men for Davis County under the basket, somehow he got it.
He's an outstanding sophomore basketball player.
Boy, I'll tell you, they got 2 of the best sophomores you'll find around with Richard Long and Michael James. Out of bounds. Michael James will inbound it. Edmonds. Rebound to Davis County. Brandon Dukes. Every possession now going to be very precious for the Panthers. Worth takes it in and is fouled. And that's what Davis County wants. Stop that clock as much as they can. They got a long way to come.
Mantu's 4th foul.
Mantooth picks up the foul, and Worth will go to the free throw line. Now, West had been missing his free throws and hit them. John 3 has been hitting his free throws.
He's
and
now
now
5 for 6.
5 for 6. The big sophomore. 7:34 to go in the game. We're in the first minute of the last quarter, and Worth nothing but net. Oh, what a ball game this young man's had. 55-49.
Got some good sophomores in this region.
Yes, we have. We just mentioned a couple of good ones for Apollo. Davis County also has its share of good sophomores, and Worth, and young man that hasn't played tonight but is a solid ball player, Seth Oldham. 7:32 to go in the game. 55-50. Davis County has just led one time or twice, 14-13 and 16-15. The rest has been all Apollo. There were 3 ties. They got back even at 46-46, but Apollo met that challenge. Edmonds, rebound Russell. Russell hadn't touched it too much, gets the defensive board. 3-pointer by T.J. Turner, and a foul is going to be called under the basket, and jockeying for position. Edmonds shoved off on John Worth, and Worth will go to the line, and again it stops the clock. Here's what's happened. We haven't even played a minute of the fourth quarter, 58 seconds, and already
they're in a 2-shot foul now the rest of the quarter.
So it's the automatic 2 shots for Davis County the rest of the way, and if they can keep stopping the clock. There's a good shot of the official, Jim Boyles. I'll tell you what, Jim and company and his cohorts out there tonight, been a, incident-free ball game, really. You always say, who was refereeing? You don't even think about it. They've called a good ball game.
That's usually right.
And what pressure going into this ball game, and they've called it well. John Worth, 7:02 on the clock, and he rolls one off. He'll shoot again. He hit 2 a moment ago. 55-50, Apollo. 1 of 2 for Worth.
He arched the second one, didn't arch the first one.
55-51. William Carter. Edmonds, long. They work the perimeter. James, very patient, stolen by West. West penetrates, takes it all the way, and misses. Rebound by Worth again on the offensive board. No basket. The basket came after the foul. But somehow or another, the ball did not go down for West. Coach Turley wanting a foul called on the play. But what a big offensive rebound for Johnny 3.
Right. Foul on Richard Long, his third.
So Apollo, watch this. Here's West. No foul at all. And look at that board. All over the back was Long.
Short on the free throw.
Huh?
Short on the free throw.
So Worth hit 1 of 2 a while ago. It's 1 of 2. They're getting in that 1 of 2. All night long, if Davis County hit all their free throws, they'd be up by a dozen. But they haven't, and Apollo still has the lead in the basketball. William Carter. Briggins. 4 guards in there for Apollo. Good ball handlers. Good outside shooters, and he had to call time because of the defensive pressure being put on.
Lost that dribble.
We'll take a break. 6:18 to go in the ball game. There's timeout on the floor, and the score is Apollo 55, Davis County 52.
As Owensboro has grown through the years, so has John L. Worth Insurance. Started in 1975 as a family-owned and operated business, it has grown today into a full financial service company while maintaining that customer-friendly atmosphere full of friends you have grown to trust over the years. John L. Worth Insurance offers personal lines, commercial, life and health insurance, and now has expanded to offer a complete array of diversified financial services. For all your insurance needs, see the folks at John L. Worth Insurance. Abington's, a leader in bridal, prom, and tuxedo for over 25 years, is known for its selection, service, and staff. They invite you to come in and experience the difference. Locally owned and operated, Abington's provides selection from budget to boutique. The full-service bridal house of distinction in the tri-state, Abington's features maids, mothers, flower girls, tuxedos, accessories, and bridal from sizes 0 to 50. Come in for the dress of your dreams and experience the difference. Abington's, 1531 Frederica.
Hello, I'm Troy Miller, and we're here at Sunlight Music.
There's veteran coach Curtis Turley. What happened here?
Got a foul on James pushing off.
James pushing off on the inbounds play, and it's going to be 2 shots for Davis County. I believe. Let's see. Technical foul, they said. Technical foul on Michael James, and Coach Greg Bond comes out immediately to talk to his sophomore. It's got to be a learning experience for him right now. Going to the free throw line is TJ Turner. And boy, Davis County has been doing it at the free throw line here in this quarter. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 free throws. They've outscored them 5-0. Make it 6-0, and they get the ball out of bounds, and it's a 1-point ball game. Apollo has not scored. There's Coach Greg Bond pleading his case. Davis County trailed 55-48 at the quarter. Now it's 55-54, and they've done it with free throws. There hasn't been a field goal in this quarter. Either team. In fact, Apollo has not yet scored.
Davis County shot 8 already, made 6.
Brandon Dukes. Davis County can get a lead here if they score in this possession. Worth. TJ Turner. And the rebound to Briggins, and over the back is going to be Matt West picking up the foul. And the Davis County fans aren't happy with that.
I believe we're going to see a lot of whistles the rest of the ball game.
55-54. We still have 6 minutes to go in the ball game. But Apollo looking for its first points, and now the officials are getting together to make sure. Now Curtis Turley's coming out saying, what's the deal? And I think they're just saying, let's make sure we keep things in order. What do you think?
I probably want to know where they're going to go eat after the ball game.
Yeah, they're saying, you want barbecue or pizza, or what do you have?
I don't know what they're talking about.
Jim Boyles knows how to eat, I'll tell you that. Saw him at lunch today. Good eater.
Of course, they're wanting to get together, make sure they get all the calls right, and call it.
Yeah,
make sure
and
the
they
game,
know this is crucial right now.
Right,
They've called a good ball game.
Make sure the game ends on a good note.
And they're saying, okay, let's not let it get ragged. And they're telling, Boyles is telling both benches, telling the coaches, hey, let's keep everybody under control. Tempers could flare here. This is such a big game for Apollo. Big game. It gives them the district top seed.
Watch a double screen at the top circle for Briggins.
Looking for their first points of the quarter. James tries the baseline, twists, turns, kicks it out to Long. Long, good penetration, slapped away, but on the way in, he picks up a foul.
Foul on Turner.
TJ Turner picks up the foul, and now Apollo. That wasn't a shooting foul, I don't think.
Out on the floor.
So they'll have to inbound it. 55-54.
Apollo being a bonus next free throw. Next foul.
Apollo's held on to that lead, but just barely. Carter. Richard Long almost loses a handle. Jump ball. Possession line. Davis County. And the Davis County fans are on their feet. And Apollo's struggling. 5:42 to go in the game. They have not scored in this quarter. Haven't scored a field goal since the 45-second mark of the third quarter when Briggins hit a three-pointer. Since then, they've had 2 free throws by James, and that's it. In the closing seconds, TJ Turner, his third try for 3 is good. Big three-pointer for TJ Turner. And, you know, he didn't give up. He had missed 2 in a row. He was open, drilled it, 57-55, Davis County. Boy, that's their first lead for a long time. Long, Briggins back with 3, air ball. Worth with the rebound. What a pass to Worth, layup, or to West, layup good. And give Johnny Worth credit on that. And the crowd's on its feet. Boy, was that explosive. And a big defensive rebound by Johnny 3. Perfect pass to Matt West. Matt West lays it in, and suddenly you blink your eyes, and it's 59-55, Davis County. High school basketball game of the week being brought to you in part by Bandy Betting, Abington's Bridal House, Owensboro Community College, and the Bolodrome. Randy Embry, 11-0 run in this quarter for Davis County. That's impressive.
Davis County's getting the ball down the floor, out on the break, and taking the ball to the basket, getting to the free throw line, and Apollo's not getting the shots from their main players right now.
Well, there's two fans.
Got the mayor here.
And he might lean, he's got to be non-partial maybe, but he might lean a little toward Davis County, and I guess you can understand that.
Well, he worked in both buildings. He worked in both buildings.
Yeah. 59-55. They did it with free throws earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight free throws. And then the three-pointer, a big three-pointer by T.J. Turner, and the layup by Matt West. And suddenly it's 59-55. Apollo's gone the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter without a point. The last 45 seconds of the third quarter. So they've gone now 4 minutes without a point of any kind. But James, big basket. Boy, what a big one. And he's fouled. 59-57. What a sophomore, Michael James. That breaks the dry spell. First points of the quarter, and he can make it a conventional three-point play in a one-point ball game. Watch this. Gets in, puts on the brakes, somehow or another got that shot off and made it. And he completes it. What a competitor.
17 points.
59-58. This one's far from over. Worth, what a game he's had. In the lane, good. He's having the game of his career right now.
20 points.
20?
20.
61-58. Mantooth on the run, gets it. Boy, we got one going here. Mantooth drills it. Here come the Panthers, 61-60. Gotta love it, don't you, Randy?
Great ball game.
Isn't it? Boy, oh boy. Matt West. West challenges Briggins in the lane. Rolls it in.
No basket.
And I don't think they'll count it. That would have counted in the NBA, but this isn't the NBA.
Foul on Michael James.
And West will go to the line to shoot a couple. 4:09 to go. We're near the halfway mark.
West has 12 points.
Matt West getting closer to his average. Boy, he has struggled at the free throw line. What is he tonight?
Bad.
Not well, not good. Edmonds into the ball game for Briggins. A little more size in there now for Apollo.
6 for 13.
Oh, he's a much better. Well, coming into the ball game, Matt West, 84% shooter at the foul line. But it isn't falling tonight. 4:09, West hits one or two. 62-60. Mantooth, what a big basket he had. Inside to Edmonds. Edmonds knocked away, picked up by Brandon Dukes. Davis County coming from behind in the fourth quarter. Matt West for three, yes! Wow! They haven't had many three-pointers, but boy, is that a big one there. And you just kind of knew West would get ignited here in the second half. James takes it to the basket and draws the foul.
Foul on Worth, fourth foul.
Well, James has certainly taken charge. Worth, 20-point ball game for the big sophomore. And he'll stay in there, I'm sure, with 4 fouls with 3:39 to go. They're not on the bonus yet? Surely they are.
Yes, yeah, they're in the bonus.
Yeah, they got to be.
James is 3 for 3 from the line, 5 for 5 for the game. 3-3 this half.
Couple of fans very interested in the game. James a step up coming into the ball game. Michael, 65% shooter at the foul line, averages 13 a game. What's he got tonight?
17.
Over his average. 3:39, 65-60. Biggest lead of the ball game right now for Davis County. But boy, James comes up with a big, big free throw. What a big three-pointer that was by Matt West.
Daviess County has 2 threes in the fourth quarter, 4 for the game.
Big ones, too. Here's free throw good by James, 65-62. TJ Turner had the other 3. Matt West has one in this quarter.
West is wide open underneath the basket.
The Dukes. Nice wide open pass, Matt West. Great pass. Was that Turner or?
No, Dukes made the outstanding
rebound.
pass.
And the rebound to John Worth. What a ball game he's had. And all of a sudden at the 3-minute mark, Daviess County has a 5-point lead in the basketball. What a comeback here in the fourth quarter. Remember, they trailed 55-48. Inside to Russell. Russell puts it up, and a foul is going to be called.
Foul on Long. 4th foul on Richard.
Richard Long picks up the foul, and now all of a sudden, Apollo's in trouble here in the fourth quarter, and the clock is certainly against the Eagles right now. Watch this.
Dane's 2 for 3 from the line.
So Dane Russell hasn't done much scoring at all in the second half, but he gets the big free throw.
15 points.
Russell with 15, Worth with 20. How many for West? Close to 20, isn't it?
18.
And Russell misfires. 68-62. Eagles on a must-score situation, and they throw it away over to Daviess County. And boy, that's a big turnover. Big turnover.
Apollo's going to really apply the pressure and double team every chance they get.
Yeah, every possession now for Apollo, almost a must-score situation. Big turnover. Apollo. Whoa, what a move by James, and what a defensive rebound again by Worth. Jump ball. Good hustle by James. Possession light to Apollo. Give Michael James credit on that.
That was a great second effort.
That sure was. He didn't give up. John Worth got the defensive rebound, but James came right back to tie him up. Possession light goes to the Eagles. Eagles need a foul. And he lost control on the side out of bounds. That's a costly turnover. 6-point lead and the basketball for Daviess County.
Timeout Apollo.
And the Daviess County fans are on their feet as Apollo takes timeout. And Coach Greg Bond's got to really reach down in this bag of tricks to see if he can overcome a 6-point deficit without the basketball with just 2.5 minutes remaining in the ballgame. Boy, this is going to throw things up in the air for the district, isn't it? If Daviess County holds on.
Right, it's gonna. As we talked earlier in the game, Jerry, we don't know for sure if they're gonna go on point margin or flip of a coin or what they're gonna do. But
I'm trying to think who told me this, and it was somebody in authority mentioned that because of everything, all the scores of the games this year and the matchups, that if it goes to a tie, if Daviess County wins, it does go to a coin toss. Now, I'm not saying that's official, but I was told that that's what it would be, because of the results of all the earlier games. And if that's the case, boy, that makes the first year seeding come down to a coin toss.
Sure.
Boy, that's tough, isn't it?
Right.
68-62, Daviess County. 0-0, John Worth the third. What a ball game he's had. Whoa! Dukes gets it up, 3-on-1. And West scores on the layup, 20 points for West.
Dukes made several nice passes late in this ball game.
He certainly has. You talk about turning things around. All of a sudden, an 8-point lead for Daviess County. Richard Long takes it inside, draws the foul, and that's what Apollo needs to stop the clock.
Dane Russell.
Russell, the foul. Daviess County fans not happy, and Curtis Turley not happy. Boy, he's done some coaching. You talk about coming back. Apollo dominated the ball game up until the last quarter, and even early in the fourth quarter, Daviess County had to do it at the free throw line. There's Richard Long. Long hits the free throw and will shoot again. 70-63.
Richard has 13 points, 14 points for the game.
Two big pressure-packed free throws. They're two possessions away. And it's knocked away and saved by West, but then touched by Dane Russell. Out of bounds, Apollo. That's what the Eagles wanted.
Another good play by Edmonds.
They don't have to have a three yet. It's 70-64, two-possession ball game, and here's one of the possessions.
Watch man two getting the shot, or long the shot off the double screen to top the circle.
Michael James, they need a basket here.
They didn't execute the play that time.
That's Mantooth. He's a little far out. And Long penetrates, draws the foul, and will go to the free throw line. That stops the clock. That may be 5 on Worth. So Johnny Worth fouls out, and he's going to get a round of applause, folks, when he comes out of this ball game.
20 points and a
bundle of rebounds.
Right.
I mean, he had a bunch.
He's
Let's
had
see what happens
several
here.
nice passes tonight, too.
Here's the penetration. Boy. There wasn't a lot of contact
as we
there,
said earlier, Jerry, going in this quarter, it's going to be a lot of
Look at this standing ovation from the crowd at Davis County. They like what they've seen. And I have to say it, his walking off the floor tonight a little different from the last time we saw him. And I pat him on the back. He's really bounced back, hasn't he?
Outstanding game.
What a ball game for Johnny 3. He really kept him in it. When Apollo was threatening to pull away. He departs at the 1:45 mark. What's his totals?
20 points, several nice passes, and I'd say he got at least 10 rebounds.
Oh, he's got to have a double. No question about that. 1:45 to go in the game. John Worth, the third, fouls out. 70-64, 6-point lead for Davis County. Davis County trailed 15-14 at the first quarter, 37-32 at the half, 55-48 going into the last quarter. And so far here in the last quarter, 48, let's see, that would be 22 points. They've outscored them. Yeah, they've scored 22 points already in this quarter, 22-9.
Jerry, right now, Davis County has shot 33 free throws and made 20.
What are they?
20 out of 33.
20 out of 33. That's good enough to win you a ball game. 22-9. Davis County has outscored Apollo in the fourth quarter. That's coming back, Randy. That's coming back.
Plus, Davis County has 6 threes now to Apollo's 7.
You could almost see a tear in the eye of the Big Eagle as he looks up at the clock and sees 1:45 to go and trailing 70-64. But the clock is stopped. And Richard Long, the fine sophomore for Apollo, has a chance to cut into that lead, and he does. Boy, Long hits a couple of free throws. He's just a sophomore. And he tries it again. That's 3 in a row for Long.
15 points.
3 free throws in a row by the sophomore. You talk about pressure. All of a sudden, it's a 70-66 ball game. Here's West. Whoa, loses a handle. And the Brigands picks it off for Apollo. Down, three-pointer for Long. Yes. What a display here by Long, the sophomore. And the rebound to Apollo. And the Eagles suddenly can take the lead. What a comeback. And Richard Long, the sophomore, has done it. Long to Mantooth. The clock down to 1:10. 70 seconds remain in the game. James fouled. They can take the lead. Brandon Dukes commits the foul. Boy, I've never seen something turn so quick, Randy. I mean, it turned quick.
It looks like one team has it. The other makes a great play and gets right back into the ball game.
Davis County has not scored a field goal since the 2:25 mark. Have not scored since then. They went up by 8, 70-62. And it's a 7-0 run. And now it's James. The sophomores are doing it.
That's his 20th point.
And that ties it up at 106. Are you Davis County? Do you hold on to the basketball, or what do you do here? 70-70.
They might be down one after this free throw.
Boy, Michael James and Richard Long have done it down the stretch. And believe it or not, Apollo's back on top.
Michael James is 9 for 9 from the line.
1 minute to go, a 9-0 run here at the end by Apollo, and it's 71-70 Eagles. Wow, we got a dandy. Dukes needs some help. comes out. 45 seconds. Davis County with the basketball, trailing by a point. They're looking inside to Russell, looking for West. That's West with the ball. Challenges Briggins. Kicks it out. Three-pointer, TJ Turner. Wow. Wow. That came at the 30-second mark. Here's Mantu. Baseline drive, no good. He's fouled. And will go to the free throw line.
Got a charge.
It's an offensive foul. A charging foul on Mantu.
It's his 5th foul.
That's his 5th. And Davis County will have the basketball in a 2-point lead. What a three-pointer by TJ Turner with 30 seconds to go in the ball game. I mean, he drilled it. Let's watch this. And he was set. Good defense, Blake Wiggins.
Great play.
Great play.
Turner,
maybe the biggest play of the ball game right there.
Turner's hit 2 threes this quarter, 8 points, 12 for the game.
And Blake Wiggins, you have to be set. You cannot be moving. And boy, he planted himself, took the hit. And Mantooth was just in a tough position. He was sailing along the baseline with a good move. 73-71, Davis County with the basketball. Boy, oh boy, you talk about a comeback. Apollo, and now a foul is going to be called on Briggins. And that was by design, I believe, saying, okay, let's, they're up by 2. Let's stop the clock and see if we can put some pressure on them.
Turner shooting 77% for the year, free throw line.
Oh, what a big three-pointer.
Two for 2 tonight.
He's a lot closer. He's an awful lot closer than he was earlier when he hit that three-pointer in the corner. 21.8 seconds to go. TJ Turner. Big, big, big 2 shots. And he gets it. Now this is the biggest one because this can make it a 2-possession ball game with only 21 seconds. There's TJ.
Looks like his granddad shooting the ball.
You remember him?
He helped me coach.
TJ Turner. 74-71. Oh, 1-possession game. Defensive rebound. In there by Travis Johnson. They had 2-on-1, but couldn't get it down. 13 seconds. They need a basket. Drive to the basket. Layup. Good.
Timeout.
Good by James. They went ahead and took the 2 instead of the 3. Did that surprise you?
No, he got it quick. They got time to get a steal, or even if Follow goes down and scores 2, they still can shoot the 3 to get back in the game.
Enough time. They scored about 10 seconds to go, and basically Davis County gave them the 2 in lieu of the 3 to tie, and it's a 1-point ball game, 74-73. Now, if they can't steal it on the inbounds pass, they'll commit a foul immediately and hope that Davis County can miss 1 of the 2. If they hit them both, it's still a 1-possession ball game.
The way Davis County's shooting the free throws now, you want to really try to deny the ball from Turner and make somebody else receive the first pass if you plan on fouling.
And I would say right now, Coach Curtis Turley will have nothing but his best free throw shooters in there because they're going to commit a foul right away. 74-73. Davis County was up 70-62 with 2:25 to go in the ball game, and we were figuring it's going to be a coin toss or something for the district seed. Before our words quit echoing around in here, Apollo, long 2 free throws, long 2 free throws, long a field goal, a 3-pointer, and from the right side, then James 2 free throws, and instead of 70-62, it was 71-70 Apollo. Oh, that was a streak, wasn't it?
Davis County had 2 turnovers and a quick shot during that time.
And I'll tell you, they've missed John Worth in there on the boards.
Turner got the ball.
In pass, they wanted to get it to him, and that was by design. Now the clock's at 7.1 seconds, and here's the situation. Davis County leads it by 1. It's 2 shots for TJ Turner. He hits them both. Apollo can still tie it with a 3. He hits 1. Apollo can tie it with a deuce or win it with a 3. A lot of time left. 7.1 seconds doesn't sound like a lot, but when you got ball handlers like Apollo has, they can get the ball down the floor. 2-shot foul with 7.1 seconds. TJ Turner, he hit 1 and 2 a moment ago. Remember, he missed his second one, and he misses that one. Whoa.
Apollo has 4 good 3-point shooters on the floor right now. Very important if they block out. Not let Davis County, they're going to crash the boards, not let Davis County get the rebound.
Yeah,
to miss.
And Davis County has got to keep the pressure on all the way right here. TJ Turner hits 1 of 2, and it's 75-73. They get it down in a hurry. James down the line, goes in, ties it, we're going overtime. Wow, wow, what a driving layup by James. How did he get so open, Randy?
Watch ESPN, you'll see it on the replay.
Wow.
He just took the ball and went to the basket and beat several people and even beat the big man for a tough left-handed layup.
Oh, the crowd's going wild. 75-75, watch this. He just goes coast to coast, behind the back, between two defenders, stumbles, goes up, gets the shot somehow. I don't know how he did that.
He'll be on ESPN tonight.
That ought to be. That should be on ESPN. Well, I'd like to look at that again. That was absolutely a beautiful piece of work. Beautiful piece of work by Michael James. He went coast to coast.
That's a great example.
Here he goes, watch him. Right there, a defender, another defender, goes between them, stumbles, goes up against Big Russell, throws it up, and rolls it in. That, folks, is a great athlete. That was one heck of a play.
That's an example of a player can use both hands. A lot of high school kids wouldn't be able to make that because they couldn't use their left hand. So
it's got from victory appeared for Davis County, victory appeared for Apollo, then back and forth. All of a sudden, look here in the last 2:17 of this ball game. Since it was 70-62, Long has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. James has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 13 points, James and Long, and they're both sophomores. Edmonds jumping center against Dane Russell. 4-minute overtime. Boy, oh boy, we got a dandy going. Davis County comes up with it. Wiggins has it thrown away. And here comes Long. Long goes under, gets the shot, draws the foul. And
both teams are shooting two.
And I'll tell you what, Michael James and Richard Long have just taken charge for the Apollo Eagles. And here's where they're missing John Worth.
Right.
And Mantus out of the ball game for Apollo. Neither team goes real deep into the bench. We've got 4 extra minutes to play. Those legs are going to get a little heavy right now. Some of these kids have been in there the whole night. Richard Long.
They're 15, 16, 17 years old. They won't get tired.
Hey, boy. Long, 76-75. Regains the lead for Apollo at the 3:48 mark. Boy, they've hit the free throws under pressure. 77-75, Apollo's back on top. Oh, what a ball game we've had here tonight. West, what a second half he's had. Wiggins for 3 from the top, doesn't go, and it goes out of bounds to Apollo. Apollo with a 2-point lead in the basketball. Boy, these Eagles haven't given up. Of course, Davis County hadn't given up. It's a shame one of these teams has to lose here tonight.
That sure is.
They have both played their hearts out. And a lot's on the line. That district seed, #1 seed. What a ball game for Michael James. What a ball game for Richard Long. Long to James. They have just taken charge in the 4th quarter. Briggins. William Carter. Carter to James. James to Long. Long penetrates. Nice dish to Edmonds for the layup. Beautiful pass. 4-point Apollo lead.
That was a great play by Long. Edmonds' 10th point.
Edmonds has played well off the bench. TJ Turner loses the ball. Picked up by Briggins, and a foul going to be called on Turner. That was just out of frustration. And now 2:44 to go on the clock. Apollo starting to pull away in the overtime. 79-75. Matt Briggins, 75% shooter at the foul line. He's done a little scoring tonight. Remember, in the third,
12 points.
In the 3rd quarter, it all started out. It was all Davis County scoring the first, 12 points of the quarter, first 11 points of the quarter, and now the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points so far of the overtime, all Apollo. What a reversal, 80-75. There's Matt Briggins, the 6-foot senior. Hits them both. Free throws have made the difference as they total it up here. Davis County has missed quite a few free
Apollo
throws.
hasn't missed a free throw in overtime or fourth quarter.
Boy, that's pressure. Here's West, and a foul is going to be called on William Carter.
They've hit 13 in a row.
So now Davis County, after being tied at the end of regulation, 75-75, trailing by a half dozen, they get a little bit of a break here with the clock stopping. And Matt West going to the free throw line. He struggled at the line tonight. He's in an almost must-score situation down the stretch here. And he does. 81-76. Oh, what a game. This place has been packed, and I don't think anybody's left yet. West rolls it in.
22 points for West.
81-77. They haven't had a field goal since T.J. Turner hit that three-pointer in the corner. 81-77. And that looked like the death knell for Apollo, but boy, the Eagles came back. Whoa! Bad pass, and it goes over to Davis County. Big turnover. Big turnover as we hit the 2:17 mark. Davis County must cash in. Pressure being put on by William Carter. Matt West against Carter. West takes it inside. Gets his own rebound, down on a knee, and called timeout. Boy, that was some hustling in there, I'll say that. Some real hustling by Matt West. 2:04 to go in overtime. Timeout on the floor. It's Apollo 81, Davis County 77.
As Owensboro has grown through the years, so has John L. Worth Insurance. Started in 1975 as a family-owned and operated business, it has grown today into a full financial service company while maintaining that customer-friendly atmosphere full of friends you have grown to trust over the years. John L. Worth Insurance offers personal lines, commercial, life and health insurance, and now has expanded to offer a complete array of diversified financial services. For all your insurance needs, see the folks at John L. Worth Insurance. Abington's, a leader in bridal, prom, and tuxedo for over 25 years, is known for its selection, service, and staff. They invite you to come in and experience the difference. Locally owned and operated, Abington's provides selection from budget to boutique. The full-service bridal house of distinction in the tri-state, Abington's features maids, mothers, flower girls, tuxedos, accessories, and bridal from sizes 0 to 50. Come in for the dress of your dreams and experience the difference. Abington's, 1531 Frederica.
Randy, you've been working on some numbers there. Free throws. What's the situation?
Apollo's 19 for 21 for the game, and Davis County's made 22 out of 35 attempts.
Dean Russell in close. Big basket. And it's a two-point ball game.
That's his first field goal this half.
At the 2-minute mark, it's 81-79, so they cash in on that turnover. And Davis County looking for a stop against these high-powered Apollo Eagles. Boy, if they storm back. William Carter goes into Long, and Long to Briggins. James, the clock down to a minute and a half. 90 seconds remain in the ball game. In overtime. James, good penetration, doesn't go. With the rebound is West, and the Panthers can tie it up here. And it's taken away by James. James, what a block by West. And it goes out of bounds to Apollo. Wow, what a block. That looked like an automatic 2 points.
Three great defensive plays. Russell, West blocks, James steal.
I'll tell you what, these teams want this victory. Both of them. 81-79. Long to James. 1:15 to go. We're going to hit the 1 minute mark. Apollo with a basketball and a 2-point lead. We're in overtime.
They also have the possession error, Jerry.
I'm sorry?
They have the possession error on their side. Yes,
That's real important. There's James, double team to Long. Long fouled.
Wiggins
picks up the foul, and boy, Coach Turley not happy there. He thinks the ball handler had shoved off. 81-79, and I'll say this, Long and James have stepped to the forefront and hit some mega free throws here in overtime. 81-79.
Long has 21 points.
54.6. What a ball game Richard has had. And he gets another.
Nice soft touch with a good arch on the shot.
I'll tell you, less than a minute, that's a big free throw. This is even bigger. This can make it a 2-possession ball game with less than a minute to go. Long hits them both.
8 for 8, fourth quarter and overtime.
Oh boy, that's pressure, and he's just a sophomore. They need to score quickly, and a foul going to be called on Carter. That was just a good move by Matt West. He wanted to do that. That stops the clock with 48 seconds to go. That's the best thing that could happen to Davis County.
A lot of whistles, a lot of whistles.
83-79. Matt West, what a second half he's had, hasn't he? You're run out of room in the scorecard. Number 22.
22
right
points. 22 points.
22 points in the second half?
No, for the game. 21 the second half.
And he missed by, he is really strong. That's 14 missed free throws by Davis County in this ball game. You put those on the board and they're out in front. Oh, that hurt. West hits one of two. And it's 83-80, a one-possession ball game, but they need a stop. And now reaching in, a foul is going to be called, I believe, on West. 83-80, and boy, who do you foul? You foul Long, he hits the free throw. You foul James.
Wiggins.
Wiggins picks up the foul. But boy, there's nobody to foul for Apollo the way they're hitting their free throws.
They got 3 outside shooters on the floor right now.
83-80, going to the free throw lines, Richard Long, and they're on the double bonus. So he gets 2. Whoop. Now that's a big miss.
First one they missed, fourth quarter. First they missed this half.
This half.
This half.
And that's what Davis County needs. And he hits 1 of 2. And it's 84-80. Now Davis County needs to score quickly. They don't need a 3. But Dukes with a 3. No. Russell with a rebound. Goes up. And he couldn't put it down. He's fouled by Edmonds.
That's a good foul.
Edmonds is saying, hey, he shoved off, but Russell gets the rebound and will go to the free throw line, but Davis County has missed 14 free throws tonight.
Dane's 3 for 5.
And 2 shots for Russell, but most important, it does stop the clock. In overtime, Davis County has 1 field goal, a field goal by Russell. 84-81. 3-point ball game. A lot of time left. Russell hits them both. Oh, these kids, how they hit these free throws under pressure. Whoa! And now they're going to call the foul on Wiggins. And it's either Long or James. 84-82, and it's going to go down to what it always does. Hit your free throws, you win the ball game.
Look, Jerry, it's great when your ball handlers are great free throw shooters, which Apollo's kids have been excellent shooting free throws tonight.
Yes, Long came into the ball game, by the way, shooting 71% at the foul line. Michael James, 65. This is Michael with 29.4 seconds to go, and he hits it. Oh, he wanted that. You know, these kids are playing like seniors. They're not playing like sophomores. They want the basketball. They're hitting under pressure.
10 for 10.
10 for 10 at the foul line?
Right.
Wow. Make it 11 for 11. 86-82. 2-possession game. Davis County better hurry. 25 seconds. Into Matt West. West. 3-point attempt. Good! Blake Wiggins. Wow! Wiggins, a 3-pointer. Boy, where did that come from?
6 points tonight. Big 3.
I'll tell you what, Blake Wiggins, they were really taking too much time with the clock running down, trailing by 4 points. Wiggins, I think he just took the shot to get a shot off as the clock went down to under 15 seconds. There you see it, 13.7, and we've got a 1-point ball game, 86-85. It's so important that was a 3-pointer, Randy,
right,
because now they can foul immediately, and if they make them both, they're still within a 3-pointer.
Right. They're going to try their best to keep the ball out of James and Long's hands, because they've been the hot free throw shooters second half.
You know what?
If they do make both of them, they're only down 3.
That's a similar situation we had at the end of the game.
Right.
When T.J. Turner went to the free throw line with 7 seconds to go, hit 1 of 2, if you remember, and Apollo came back and tied it up. So it's the same scenario the other way. 13.7 seconds remaining. If Davis County can't come up with a basketball in the inbounds pass, they'll commit a foul almost immediately. And you know, Briggins will throw it in, and he's going to get it into either Long or James. You can bet your bottom dollar on that one. Curtis Turley is saying, think. Trying to put pressure on. And now they're going to call the foul on Brandon Dukes. And who will it be? Long? I think it's Long.
Right.
Richard Long will go to the free throw line with 11.3 seconds to go. So we got the same situation. Long, he missed one a moment ago, but he's hit a bunch of them here tonight.
He's 9 for 10 for the game.
9 for 10. And what's James is 11 for 11?
Right.
That's 20 for 21 right, between them.
I think that's what they missed 3 for the game.
And Long misses. That's the same scenario we had at game's end at the end of regulation. Now this is a big free throw for Apollo. Davis County, of course, has to get the rebound if it misses. Here we go. Free throw, no good. Rebound. And Davis County, Matt West, 5 seconds. West in the lane, good! Wow, the game's over. Matt West hits it at the gun. Look at this crowd. Sit back and watch. This is high school basketball. Incredible finish to an incredible ball game. And Matt West, 6'3", 180-pound junior, drills it at the gun for a 1-point Davis County victory. And what a tough loss for Apollo. Apollo had played so darn well. Now there's a discussion. The teams are being brought back out. I'm not sure what they're saying here. They're trying to say there was some time on the clock. I don't know. Hold on to your hats. Davis County, the teams are back on the floor. Do you have any idea what's going on here, Randy?
I don't listen.
I think they're saying there had to be some time on the clock. That almost has to be what it is. Here we go. We can't see the clock, I don't believe. What a shot here by West. West on the run, puts it in. I'll tell you what we could do. If we can have it, Ken, if you could put it back to the start of that play, and we can count. They had 11.3 seconds. We know that for a fact. 11.3 seconds. If we go back to the missed free throw there. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008. Yes, there's a pretty good argument. And I agree with it, what we just did. Now they put 1.7 seconds on the clock. 1.7 seconds. What had happened? They had a full 11.3. Now that was a little unscientific the way we did it, but we showed about 3 seconds still going when he shot, and they're giving him 1.7, and that's not a bad move. Not a bad move indeed by the officials. They've had this game under control from the get-go.
Well, they've done a good job.
Yes, they have. And Curtis Turley not making a real big argument on it. As 1.7 seconds, it'll take a miracle of sorts. But boy, we've seen some miracles here tonight, haven't we? And you know what's so tough for Davis County, and you got to feel for the young man Long missing those free throws. He had done an outstanding job. He had them in the ball game, did it with free throw shooting. And then when he missed them both there at the end, Matt West just really took charge.
Took the ball to the coach like James did in the end of the fourth quarter and made a nice run and jump in the lane.
Oh, yeah. I said they have just, it's just been right here. You can see, watch West. And he's in no hurry. That's what I like about him right here. Look at him. Calm, cool, collected. You're down 1. Time's running out. And right here, ooh, he almost lost it. Takes it in the lane. Nice touch. And he gets it.
Pretty shot.
And then the crowd came onto the floor. And it's going to be 1.7 seconds. Let's watch this. Let's get back to the live action. We're ready to go. We're playing basketball again, believe it or not. 1.7 seconds. They got to avoid a foul, and the fans have got to get back. Everybody's got to get back. Briggins will put it in play. He's going to try to get it into Long right here. And now he throws down floor. A shot at the gun. Whoa! Oh my goodness. That ball almost went in, Randy.
3 bounces.
That ball almost went in. So again, for the second time tonight, the Davis County fans swarm onto the floor to celebrate. Boy, oh boy, what a finish, what a ball game, and what are they going to do for the 9th District top seed? We'll find out, I'm sure by the time you're watching this delayed telecast. Watch this. I don't know if we got the long pass down court. Edmonds comes up with it, almost a foul. He fires it up. Look here. Boom! And that ball bounced on top of the backboard and came down, almost went in. Almost went in. Oh boy, Randy, you've coached in, played in, and seen a lot of ball games. This is one of the darndest I've ever seen.
It's probably the best high school game I've seen this year. Both teams played real well, played hard. Both had opportunities to win the game.
And the Davis County Panthers hold on their home floor, and they split the 2 games with rival Apollo. Apollo won at Apollo 70-67, and Davis County wins here 87-86.
Davis County was led in scoring by Matt West, 25. John Worth, outstanding game with 20. Dane Russell, 19. J.T. Turner with 14. For Apollo, led in scoring by the sophomore guards, Michael James, 27. Richard Long, 24. Matt Briggins, the other starting guard, had 14 points.
The Apollo Eagles led through most of this ball game. They led 15-14 at the end of the first quarter. There was 1 tie and 2 lead changes in the first quarter. In the second quarter, 2 lead changes and 1 tie before Apollo led 37-32 at halftime. Eagles opened up leads of 44-35 and 46-37 in the second quarter before Davis County came back to tie it at 46, but Apollo grabbed a 55-48 command at the end of the third quarter. Apollo watched Davis County outscore them 11-0 at the start of the fourth quarter and went on top the Panthers 59-57. They built up a 68-62 lead, actually 70-62, before that dramatic comeback led by Long and James made it 71-70 Apollo as they went back on top at the 106 mark following a 9-0 run. Then it got kind of wild. 75-75 at the end of regulation. And at the end, what can we say? Dramatic bucket in the lane by Matt West with 1.7 seconds remaining to win it for Panthers 87-86. The Apollo Eagles are now 13-6 for the year. The Davis County Panthers are 16-4. That's it for tonight from a jam-packed, wild and woolly Davis County High School gym. For Randy Emmerich, I'm Jerry Birch, thanking you for watching, reminding you again, the final score in this thriller in overtime was Davis County 87, Apollo 86. Good night.